Hey everyone, hope you can hear me. It's been a little while since I've done any of my recordings here on the eclipses and everything else, but here we are. It's October 10th. Pluto has now gone direct. Pluto has definitely been the topic of my channel here for quite some time. I'm really happy at this point in time that I was able to talk about it, just because I have lived through what Pluto has done over the last 15 years, and here we are at 27 degrees of Capricorn, where it's stationed right now, and it's still of course affecting my life. I'm a Capricorn, but an early one, and it still really does have some serious significance, you know, in my life. What has gone on this year, I think my last report happened to be about Venus retrograde, about how I was you know, having that wonderful doorway to the past and enjoying some of those past Venus relationships I had, and they were so fruitful. They really corrected some things in my past. They really did take me into a place of transformation. And somewhere about the last week of September or so, Venus had come to that full point of not being in that retrograde phase anymore, and we could definitely see that from that point on that we have taken on what it is that what had transformed us from June of this year all the way until September. And sometimes, like me, you may have changed your mind so many times, and maybe I might change my mind again, because you never know how it goes. You know, these Venus retrogrades, they really do change your relating aspects about what you want, what you did, and Uranus was a part of that like 3 times. So there was definitely something that was unusual and different that was coming into our lives and what we thought about it. I do know that I did walk out of that transformed into a way that I'm happy about. It was painful, but you know, so many things happened. I feel things have changed me physically. I think things have changed me mentally. I think things have just changed me spiritually. I don't even know sometimes if I still go back to the same things to get the same things anymore, because I don't see them anymore. However, things are much better. I feel things much deeper. I'm not so cut off from understanding my emotions or what was going on. A key factor in this for me was that Chiron was really just tearing me up around those times, and now that the North Node has changed to Aries and has turned to the South Node in Libra, we have a South Node Libra solar eclipse is happening, which is kind of weird because it's happening where the South Node is ending, and which will be kind of like counterproductive, I guess, just because one's secreting while one's building. You know, we're building upon everything that we've ever been, and that's the best thing ever about this solar eclipse that's happening, that's coming through the Americas all the way down to Central Latin America. It was a kind of weird curve of how it was going to go. I'll put a little thing there, but I'm just so I'm so fascinated by that, you know. The second thing I want to talk about was, Venus retrograde, this eclipse that's coming up, Pluto going direct, and how it's really affected everything. I've lost out on a lot of my Scorpio, Taurus friends because of the fact that the North Node has just moved on and they have to go into their new lives. What did happen to me though is that I've noticed that all the people that seem to want to have my attention at this point in time have either Libra in their charts, they have Aquarius in their charts, and they have, at some extent, some Geminis, but it's very low because I have a Gemini moon, so I don't tolerate a lot of Geminis around me. Unless you're a female Gemini, that's probably don't. Male Geminis, probably not. Jay just had a lot of questions to ask me, and you know, they were lost. If you ever find that, like, some Libra person, some Aquarius person, and some Gemini person wants to give you the time of day, they're going through some fucking shit, especially the kind of shit that I talk about. You know, there's a lot of people who's gonna look at me like, but you know what, your life's fucked up and you know it. And you don't know why. But you hate all the people that actually do have something to say. Anyway, that's a different story. That's the other thing about Pluto, you know, you're just going to just kind of come out and just let them know. You know, I'm at that place now where, you know, not that I need someone to take me seriously or anything like that, but you know what, I am. But this eclipse, by the way, was gonna happen on Saturday, which I'm trying to like run and hide from. Which, you know, I was watching one of my favorite like astrologer, Steve Judd. He's from England, and he was giving a conference last week on when Pluto was just at this place, and so he was just like, what would I do, hide under the bed? You know what, I didn't either, and I just went out in the world and I had an amazing time. And yes, you know, I was in a high bitch form, but I had to be, and that's just how that goes. You know, I don't know, I've endured so much harshness from the world and still become a nice person, but sometimes, you know, I'm not ready to deal with that anymore, you know. So I'm quite defensive, you know. I don't enjoy being that way, but guess what? I don't enjoy being run over either. And then when you walk away, I can't do anything about it. So I know right then and there, you know, you're gonna get what you give me. And that's about it. I thought I saw a big fish there. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that yes, we are certainly moving into the future as we do every single day when we wake up. But this one has a whole bunch of things going on. We also have a situation that just broke out in the East for all those people who died. We really, you know, it kind of sucks that, you know, this is the way it had to go. But it definitely shows that we do have some problems in the world, you know, and the problems that we have with people are not just about stuff, it's just simply about religion. It sucks, but it's true. You know, this thing about astrology, it's something that you believe in, the cycles, but it never, it's its own spirituality as it goes, and you get to believe that there's definitely a creator for sure, but it actually puts everything to work together because it needs to, because that's really what it is. If you ever think about how the planets all work together in the spheres that they do, and they're not running into each other and they're just doing their thing, and they're going on for millions and millions of years, it's quite possible that us in humanity could actually do the same freaking thing if we just love and know ourselves. And to allow people to be who they are and know that they deserve to have a space as well. Anyways, that's Pluto at 21 degrees. It's going to be where that eclipse is going to be. Unfortunately, it happens to be 21 degrees where my Pluto is. So I'm having a Sun conjuncting Pluto on this eclipse. So I'm having a Sun. Basically, my Pluto is getting eclipsed. Okay, that's what's going on. When I think to myself, and I tell people all the time, you know, before I was 40 years old, I had like 3 whatever, I thought it was hot shit, man. I thought that I am done with Pluto having anything to do with my life. But you know what, when I see 21 degrees, it's in my 11th house, and my 11th house is associations to big corporations and things that hold my friendships and certain kinds of, and I have Pluto in my 11th house, so you gotta know that all the people in my 11th house are rich, powerful, famous, none seen, do not want to be seen in the world, and just have unlimited everything, unlimited resources, unlimited power, unlimited everything, you know. And to have that be turned over right now, I really don't know what to expect, except for the fact that I must just want to be looked at differently to my friends, and so I must have just really have matured into what it is that is needed, so for what I was created for. So I'm accepting that. I don't know what it's going to be. You know, I've had these videos where I was talking about where Pluto was doing something, and Pluto went to Aquarius and came back, made a whole big freaking mess for everybody. And then here we are. I'm a different person, and the year's not even over. I know I'm a different person. So just know that Mars is squaring Pluto at the same time, which kicked off a big violent reaction on Saturday. And this is still very active, even up until that eclipse that's going to go on, which is like on Sunday the 15th, and where it kind of dissipates. So just know that we are really in a volatile time. I wouldn't be trying people. You know, if anything, I would take the Libran approach and just try to make some peace. Because you could really blow some people away. And I know that Pluto is what has to happen, but we can control some of that. Anyways, I hope that this video did come out good. I hope there's some really good audio. It's a beautiful day out here today. I didn't want to miss it. I really do think that things are very intense. But I do believe that we came here to do this. Love, peace, and happiness. Bye.